Very tight struggle in this final quarter. Winner will go on to play Western Storm, who got through by beating West Adelaide. Maybe it'll continue with the West. It'll be West Perth, but the Hawks will be hard to stop, hard to hold out here. And there is Marcus Adams in the ruck, as we heard from Bill Monahan. Woodward got boot to ball. Black through, though. Strike. Can't bust the tackle and break free. Holding the ball. No attempt to get rid of it. Murphy gets under it a bit. Slices it up, but a big jump from Kennedy.
Sicily.
But in front, Sicily again. You don't need Kennedy, you don't need Grimley, you just need Sicily. He's making an offer you can't refuse.
Well, he's doing it beautifully, isn't he? He's taking pack marks, he's good one-on-one. He's flying for the ball with perfect timing, and he's finishing more importantly. But, geez, I reckon they should start isolating this guy one-on-one a bit more, because if he can take marks like that, he's going to be a real dangerous player.
For his fourth, to put the Hawks in front for the first time since early in the first quarter. He's just hooked the kick to the left, so the Falcons live on for the moment.
What you also like about Sicily is one grab.
Oh,
there's no two grab at the football. It's just one grab clunk, and that's it.
It's just good timing of the jump, isn't it? He's disappointed himself to missing it. He might have another chance here. He tries to bring other players into the game. A little bit fierce with the handball. Taken by Brown. Comes to Ross.
That's a goal.
Gee, that's a goal. Well, Sicily missed it, but Ross didn't. And Ross gets his second. He got one just before three-quarter time, that important goal. And he's kicked two in a row now, and the Hawks are in front.
Off the free kick, has a great spoil by Loudon. Back into a dangerous position, and another tackle by Woodward. But this ball just spills out. And Ross, just opportunistic, really buzz from the boundary. Gave it enough air. And the Hawks now in front.
Some real class being shown here by the Hawks. Sicily and now Ross. And they've got 5 of the 6 goals for the Hawks between them. Here's Isles. And Woodward again. He's been terrific. 21 disposals from him. High ball in. Where's Sicily? This time it's Grimley bringing it to the front so he can get some crummers. Jones through some traffic. They're not out of danger yet. Brown with Kerr. They combine out wider. Woodward will get there first for the Hawks. Cut off though by Adams. Off the outside of the boot though, towards the middle of the ground. Johnson couldn't mark it. All over the back. Potente. Wide's got a runner. Again, it's Kerr, Rowan Kerr into the middle. Good vision. And he found Strike. And this could be the answering goal for the Falcons. We could have another lead change.
Oh, it was a really good kick
twice,
by Kerr. Yeah, he was. He was involved twice, but just to get the composure, just to steady. Could have easily went long to that to the goal square, but was able to find Strike, who should now really kick this goal, Baz, directly in front.
It's not a difficult kick. He's going to kick from 35 metres out, virtually directly in front, right behind him. He hits it nicely, and the former Eagle puts it through and puts the Falcons back in front.
Well, fantastic play. And we heard the coach at three-quarter time. He wants them to take this game on. He wants them to run through the midfield, quick ball movement, and smart ball use. We heard Cameron Mooney talking about the ball use and how they use it. And this is perfect, going inside 50. He actually drew the lead in terms of the way he kicked the footy inside 50. So really smart kick and a really good finish in the end.
Bill Monaghan asked for a lift out of Rowan Kerr in that three-quarter time huddle speech, and he'll be really happy. He should send a message out to him. He'll be really happy with that from Kerr.
Just been informed that that's Raymond Bartholomew. So a jumper discrepancy from our lists.
He also spoke about stoppages, how they were getting beaten around those stoppages, then getting spread against. But you don't have to worry about that when you're winning those stoppages. And you just see how important it is from those centre bounces. When you get that ball going forward and you've got forwards in front, it makes the game so much easier to play.
So this is Johnson for the Falcons for 2 in a row. Oh, he hits it nicely. And they answer again. Young Matt Johnson, he was asked for a bit from the coach at three-quarter time, a young player, and he hits that beautifully.
Well, what a terrific response from the Falcons. And look, a young side going away from home against a side that's red hot at the moment, on top of the ladder for the VFL, the Box Hill Hawks. A quick kick out of the stoppage. That's where they start to win the clearances. And Moons just spoke about how important it is. Get the ball in quickly, get the defenders on the back foot, and that's a beautiful kick at goal.
So all of a sudden, 2 quick goals. The Falcons back out to a 7-point lead.
It's an interesting one, that advantage rule.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the advantage was there.
But it is the players'
It
decision.
is, yeah, I agree, Matty.
Yeah. You just want a cool head in that situation, to sum it up very quickly. But anyway.
Particularly full forwards love the advantage rule when they get a free kick. The player plays on and misses it. They love it.
Death stairs, Baz.
Whistle on the wing. And we'll have a ball up. Quick kick out of the pack by Murphy. Ooh. Down he goes as Cuss goes forward, but only onto the chest. Tedesco, and he just lobs it over to Stephen Brown. High ball to the wing, and it's an easy one to knock over the line. A percentage kick, really, as the Hawks get ready for it.
It's a physical contest, and the Foxtel Cup, that's what it brings. It brings mature bodies, hard and tough.
Steve Patente taking that knock as Jordan Jones marks it. Cam, your thoughts on Sicily?
Look, he's been there. He got to the club at 56 this year, and we're already seeing how much of a talent he is. And it's amazing how Hawthorn just keep rolling out these gun forwards, and he's just another one to look forward to the future if you're a Hawthorn player.
Adams, long ball up. Got some numbers here, the Falcons. Kerr again, right towards the line, and it's rushed through by Ryan Exxon. Hawks on the way out through Woodward. Up and under he goes. And there's a whistle. And he was holding or Shepherd. Big Martin's got it.
Just get it back in there.
West Perth.
Just get it back in there. Keep the pressure on Box Hill.
High ball up from him. Hawks to spoil. Somehow it goes over the back, though. Quick kick by Rode, and his kick to the wrong side of the post. So just a behind.
We see so often players dribbling the ball along the ground, and they miss those easy ones, and you hear the great Jason Dunstall blow his top. But at that stage, he actually needed to go onto the ground on that stage to actually get the ball to roll back around.
Loudon in the middle, strong hands from big Luke Loudon.
I spoke about the duel of the ruckman. It's been a really good tussle.
He got it over to Custon. He's got a big switch to the outer side. It's a dangerous kick, but it might just work here for the Hawks. Chance for Ross.
Good tackle.
Yeah, numbers here for the Falcons. Manning should have given it, didn't. He's going to back himself. Ran his full measure and then gets a little bit of distance on the kick. Well done by Mirror to get in front of Talikas. Mirror gives it back to Woodward. Pressure's really on here. And the numbers should suit. Kennedy slips the handball inboard. And that's Grimley this time, and well played. Good transition from the Hawks. Bit of cramp there for Sam Grimley, is it? And that was Cust with a beautiful pass.
Well, it's been an interesting last quarter in terms of momentum. Box Hill Hawks had it for the first bit.
We are in for a tight finish, aren't we? Important kick here. We know Grimley will get the distance. just outside 50. Well, shouldn't have said he'd get the distance.
He's cramping.
Yeah, he's cramped up. Sicily was there again.
Would have been cramped, Baz, if that went straight through the middle?
Well, I don't reckon it was cramp. I reckon he's acting because it was a terrible kick. But look, he just laid back on it way too much, and you've got to put your head over the footy and kick through it.
Yeah, you've got to get some momentum through the ball. So they're still in their forward line here, Box Hill. And
Good
Woodward,
tap.
yeah, it was a tap from Loudon, was looking for Woodward, and he got it to Sicily. Round 1, round 2, handball back. Loudon again. No help there. Road can't take it. Alexander, this is Bartholomew. Nelson, what a big first half he had. Heatherly, Lawler, dribbled ball, Morrow in trouble. Suicidal from Woodward. Down low, it was Martin, he got down there, Isles. Just anything going here. Sicily, Woodward. Ross, it's kicked 2. Oh, look at that, he's kicked 3. That's brilliant from Ben Ross. Absolutely stunning goal, his 3rd. And he and James Sicily are keeping the Hawks in this margin 3 points.
Well, it's off the back of Woodward's work.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been super this last quarter. He's been super all game, really, but he's had the 26 touches so far in this game. And a couple of efforts he did there really created that goal. He's been super.
It was a genuine 50-50 contest at centre-half forward, and Woodward was able to win that football for Box Hill. But then straight back up on his feet. That's what I love. He hits the ground, straight back up on his feet, recovers, and he's able to get involved in the play again and give the handball received to create the goal.
Well, remember, I'm there on Woodward watch.
You're on Woodward watch.
I've sacked Nelson.
Yeah.
27 disposals so far.
8 tackles, 6 clearances, so it's a very good game. I think we may see him in the senior team sooner rather than later.
I think you might be right.
Well, performances like this, you'd have to crack a game.
Well, Sam Mitchell's out.
Yes.
Brian Lake is out. Different player, of course, but they've got to cover a couple of seniors. And there's a holding the ball decision. And away they go. It's Ross again, going out wide.
Oh, great spoil.
Great contest.
Great spoil. That came from Van Berlo, and they push it over the line, the Falcons. They still lead. 6 minutes remaining. The youngest of the Van Berlos.
That's just a great contest, isn't it?
Yeah, and, you know, Locke was just keeping his eye on the ball. From the throw-in, it was Locke over the top. Thrum with a clearing kick. Thompson couldn't take it. Collins can send the Hawks back forward. And a whistle as Shannon was going to give it off. He's going to get it back.
Rammer, can we see an upset here? Box Hill Hawks, undefeated, probably coming in today's game favourites. We know West Perth are 7th on the ladder in their respective competition.
Well,
could we see an upset?
Yeah, well, they can't go into their shells. West Perth,
Yeah,
West
they've
Perth.
got to get
They've got to attack. They've got to continue to attack.
Yeah, they have to kick another goal. Whoops. That's not how you do it, Joe Morrow. Kick back by Tutupu. Big leap. Grimley couldn't take it. Isles slips it over to Murphy. Not to be Murphy.
Well, geez, there's been some opportunities missed in this game by both sides.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
But the ones we look at are the critical ones, just like that one.
Sam Grimley looks like he's about to take mark of the year all night. Just hasn't been able to. That last 5%, there it is. Finally got one.
Yeah, he got that one, and he's going to send them back in forward quickly. Again, it's off the outside of his boot.
Oh, he's cramped. No, he hasn't.
No, he might have favoured him, though, there, and he's paid the mark to Brown. 4.25 minutes remaining. 2-point game. Straight up the guts. Risky kick. Grimley arrives. Martin can't take it. Well, gets a pretty soft free kick, but he's still got it. This next one's important. He wants a runner. He gets it. Jones gets around a couple. Kicks it out wide. Over the back it goes. Marusic. And it's knocked out by David Mirror.
Oh, he's lucky there, David Mirror.
It was fairly deliberate, wasn't it?
He was going for the boundary. I thought the umpire was going to call it deliberate.
This is going to go down to the wire. Can we see a draw for the first time in the Foxtel Cup?
And Ben Dixon's not here.
Hawks with a chance here. Coming through O'Donnell, beautifully picked up by Mitch O'Donnell, and he finds his target in the middle of the ground, which is Murphy. Plays on quickly. The Hawks building once again. Sicily's the man of the hour. He goes up. Couldn't take it. Tedesco got back at him. Sicily's second effort taken by Jones. He's wrapped up by Ross. The two key forwards there doing well for the Hawks, but they run it out here, the Falcons. The kick was low from Steve Potente, and Collins forces it over the line. 3 minutes to go.
So if we do go to extra time, if it is a draw, we go to extra time. The siren doesn't go, and it is the first team to score, Baz.
Oh, really?
Glad you knew that, Rammer.
Keep
Loudon.
up, Baz.
I don't think it'll happen anyway. I think next goal will win it, so whoever gets it might be the one. Potente into the pocket, he goes onto the chest, and that's a good mark by Max Alexander. Well, he backed himself to kick one from 100 metres out, and this time he's only 40 metres out, but it's a very tight angle.
These can be the plays that break the back of sides. They've done all their hard work to get back into the game, missed some opportunities late, and if you can kick a ceiling goal like this, it's going to kill the Box Hill Hawks.
And take your time. Just take as much time. Yeah, exactly.
Good kick from Potente. Beautiful kick. Alexander. See the drop of the ball there. He's got hands spread. It's off to the right. Might still be in, and it's knocked out of play.
It's probably not a bad result.
Better than the point.
If he missed, the possession went back to Box Hill Hawks.
Plus, it gets it gives them a chance to set up to go coast to coast.
That's right.
Yeah. 2 minutes remaining. Loudon's got the height here, and he couldn't quite get the knockout. O'Donnell trying to force his way through.
This is what they need. This is what
Falcons are trying to hold it up.
need. Is just a contest after contest. Try and zap some time out of this clock, which they're doing beautifully. They've still got a minute and 45. So
got a free kick here though. The Hawks. Isles, risky kick to Ross. Plays on, wants a runner, gets it in Webster through the middle of the ground. He goes long. Murphy's his target. Martin's got the height. Ball comes down to ground level. Crummer needed. Sicily there. So too Jones. Both been very good for their respective teams. Sicily can't get his handball out. Woodward also searching for it. Can the Falcons hold it up in there? They're trying to, and they do. Down to 80 seconds.
Well, what a high pressure game we've got, Rammer. It's fantastic down there.
Quick kick out of the trouble zone by Van Berlo. Important ball to be won here. Can the Hawks get it back in? Or can the Falcons just drive it as long as they possibly can? Huge kick forward by Adams. Heading for the boundary. Great kick in the end. Smart footy.
Well, it's going to be tough from here for the Box Hill Hawks. I know there's a minute on the clock, but with the way the game's gone at this stage, the ball movement hasn't been all that quick.
They need really clean possession here. If the Falcons could get half a scrap, it'll probably be enough. Adams will be too short for Loudon as he pops it down in front. O'Donnell searching for it. Got it. Just handballed out towards Isles. Off the ground, not enough. Falcons got some numbers here. Can they keep possession? Not just yet. Slung to the ground afterwards. West Perth ball. If they can mop it up, they can win the game.
That's a big free kick.
And that says it all from the coach, Marco Bello. Black, they're just going to wind down the clock here. 40 seconds to go.
This kick here, if it's long, Baz, it needs to be virtually to the boundary, so it goes out of bounds and it's deep inside West Perth.
Oh dear. Well, he's given them one more chance. The kick from Marusic. So 27 seconds on the clock. It's got to be perfect.
I know you're tired, it's at the end of the game, but you have to do better than that.
Woodward, Grimley's at the back. Loudon's at the front. Grimley couldn't take it.
Good tackle.
And the Falcons hold it up with a tackle, and they'll mop up 10 seconds here. It's a miracle now for Box Hill. West Perth look as though they'll get through to take on the Western Storm in the next round of the Foxtel Cup. Kicked forward by Webster. Misjudged. Ball at ground level. Marusic. Well, he's kicked it out of the full again, but it doesn't really matter because he's managed to get it to 7 seconds. It's got to be a big talk, big barrel. Woodward sets it up high. Numbers back. Ball at ground level to be won.
Upset.
Van Berlo wins it. Falcons, aren't they happy? They've inflicted the first defeat of the season on the Box Hill Hawks, and the Falcons are through. Another upset in the Foxtel Cup, and they deserve that win. They wanted it more, and they've got there by just 2 points.
Well, they absolutely deserve that win. They were just better in close the entire game. And we watched there was a couple of critical contests at the end where West Perth were just able to keep that ball in the area, whether it be a tackle, whether it be a restart, stoppage. Box Hill could never get clear possession, Baz, where they could take the ball from coast to coast. West Perth were always able to turn that football over and get it going back down their other way.
Shane Nelson was magnificent in the first half, 19 disposals. Here he is with